Hello, everyone. Get your chips. It's time for Realtor Monica's Tuesdays Tips. Realtor Monica. Now with Agent Thursdays. Hey guys, Realtor Monica here this week with Realtor Monica's Tuesdays Tips with Agent Thursdays. Today we have with us
Kennedy Moorman.
Okay, and what brokerage are you with?
Watkins Real Estate Associates.
Okay, awesome, Kennedy. Well, I usually like to just start with, why did you get into real estate in the first place?
It's kind of a funnier, longer story. Just the short synopsis is I started it when I was a sophomore in college. Took the class because, I had family members that were in it. And at that moment in life, I was what I would say was not really doing it for the right reasons, probably. I was probably trying to do it to prove to myself I could pass, and I wasn't for that. Then once I graduated college, certain things didn't work out that I thought were going to, so kind of fell back to real estate. I thought, I'm like, you know what, I think I would enjoy it.
Right.
So that has really kind of been my story.
Interesting.
Why I started.
Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing all sorts of stories, so I enjoy that part, actually. You don't have to completely shorten it. I like to kind of hear,
A little bit longer then is my fiance's dad he works at D.R. Horton, and that was kind of, I was like, maybe I'd enjoy that. And, during that time in my life, that was when my mom had brain cancer, all the things that I just moved to Kennesaw. So there was a lot of change, and I was continuing to add change, and that just wasn't a good time for me. Then graduated college, I was supposed to work where my dad, my godfather, works, and then that did not work
family
out.
business.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It was working for a big company, and I was going to move to Florida. Really had everything set, and then that didn't work out. So real estate just kind of was. I'm like, I didn't enjoy it then. I probably would enjoy it 10 times more now, and I do.
Yeah, I can definitely tell he does enjoy what he does. You enjoy talking to the clients, helping people. I can just tell, you know. So you really have stepped into the role pretty good. So, good. I guess sometimes, it just works itself out.
Right.
And, life kind of does that sometimes. So we just never know. But that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, okay. Well, what is maybe an expectation of yours then? You may not have had certain expectations since you kind of fell into it, but were there any expectations of yours in real estate that you have either been shocked by, or did everything kind of fall like you thought? You know what I mean?
No. I would say like my biggest expectation is I wanted to succeed, but I didn't realize what succeeding looked like in real estate. Because you think in just a normal 9 to 5 that is just making a paycheck. In real estate, sometimes you have to learn to take small goals and small wins as a achievement. So I would say I have definitely overachieved what I thought I could do, and then it's made me realize like I really undervalued like what I could do. So in a way, there's always like I'm just a very, very competitive person, but to myself, I compete with myself and no one else.
Right.
And now I'm to a point where I'm like, well, I could have done so much better this year if I would have just thought about this. But at that point in time, I didn't know what to do. You're still learning. Like, here we get so much great guidance.
Yes. Definitely here we get great guidance. So if you want to come to a brokerage where you continue to be educated and continue to feel like
100%.
they're pouring into your personal business, definitely Watkins Real Estate Associates. You want to check it out. Shannon's sales team. I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I did research before I came, and they have exceeded expectations. So definitely want to check them out. But I definitely agree with you. Every win in real estate is kind of like you gotta, you kind of, it's okay to give yourself a pat on the back,
right,
and keep going, and just celebrate the wins though, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, let me ask you then, do you have one tip that you could give first-time home buyers?
First-time home buyers. I think like the most generic tip you can always give is just to talk with a lender. Like get in front of a lender. Choose someone, like choose an agent that is going to meet you where you're at, because you're not someone who's been through the process yet. You probably don't know a lot about the process. You probably have a basic understanding.
Right.
But my biggest tip would honestly be get with a lender. Like create a good circle for yourself.
Yeah. And so true.
Get an agent and a lender that is going to meet you where you're at. And if you have 1,000 questions, good. If you have 0 questions, allow that agent just to not ask you those questions because you kind of already know, or you will ask as you go. Yeah. I think it's just find your circle. Yeah.
And that is so important. You know, the way a child learns to walk is taking that first step. Right. And so that's what getting in front of a lender does for you. You take that first step because some people just don't think it can possibly happen. You know, sometimes when we dream, we might put in our heads that the dream is too big, but it's usually not.
No, yeah.
So, and especially as far as home ownership, it's not a matter of if, it's usually a matter of when.
Right.
So, you know, definitely that's a great tip. Okay, and what do you have coming? Do you have any good things coming maybe in the works?
Yeah, I have 5 under contract right now. So really just trying to see those through the closing table. Yeah. We're kind of all now through due diligence, so that's been great.
Good.
I have potentially 2 or 3 more listings. I know I'll have 2 more. The third one is kind of just seeing where they're at.
Right.
We don't know when they'll list.
Okay. So we're going to hold off on his listing advertisement. We'll get it sometime in the future, which is fine. Things are, you know, fluctuating. There's up on buyers and down on this and that. And so it's just timing. But we will definitely, Kennedy always has stuff going on. So I just got to pop in and pull him and we'll get his advertisement. So, but I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to interview you today. And I enjoyed this interview. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I will see you next week. Bye. Have a good one. Pick up the phone and find your home. Realtor Monica.